Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jazz. If you're new here, my name is Jazz. This channel is for you if you're somebody that you have goals, but sometimes you just need a little extra encouragement. You just need somebody to speak life into you on the days where you just don't got it to speak to yourself. I got you. This channel is for you. So like, comment, subscribe, save, share with a friend who is going on a goals getting journey with you. Y'all do this together. But you're in the right place if that's you. So if you didn't look at last week's video, make sure you go check it out. Last week I was just talking about paying the price. Y'all, your girl was sick. I was good and sick last week, but I'm like, I cannot have a video about paying the price and I don't record the video this week because I'm sick. That's the price. The price is the price. If you did not look at last week's video, the energy wasn't necessarily all the way high because I literally was sick. I was down bad. But the word, the message is there. Go get it. Pay the price. You got to pay the price. The price is the price. The price is not changing. You got to do what you got to do to get what you want to get, period. But last week I said something in the video about how important it is to cultivate or create a vision for your life, right? Identify the vision for your life, cultivate it, grow it, right? So that's what I really want to talk about this week, just a whole video on vision. Y'all, I used to hear people talk about vision. Like I'll say like maybe about 2 years ago or so, I started investing in like mindset. And every time I would invest in mindset, I would hear people say like how important it is to have a vision for your life, right? And I never really knew what that meant. I didn't know what that looked like. Or why it was important. I never had nobody explain it to me what it meant. So I remember when I was in a class, I think this was last year or the year before last, one of the exercises in the class was to, what's your vision for your life? Like write out your vision for your life. And I'm like, I don't even know what that means, right? But not only did I not understand like what it meant to have a vision for my life, I didn't understand how important it was. Y'all, my baby is waking up. Hold on. But I didn't understand how important it was, right? So that's why I wanted to make this video, because I feel like a lot of people, like you may hear it if you're in the season of personally developing, but you may not necessarily know what that means. So I wanted to create this video on not even just talking about why it's important to have a vision for your life, but what does that even look like, right? So this video is really going to hit 3 main points. The first point, y'all, she about to wake up. But good thing you can edit, because I'm about to go get her. But the first point is going to hit basically is what a vision is. And this is coming from me. So you might hear it different coming from someone else, but this is coming from me. But what a vision is going to be the first point. The second thing I want to talk about is like how to create it and how to cultivate it, because that's something that I didn't understand when I would be in courses. They'd be like, well, what's the vision for your life? Like, where do I get that from? If you've never heard that before, where do I get that from, right? Or if you've never done it, where do I get that from? So that's going to be the second thing. Like, how did I cultivate or create the vision for my life, right? Or cultivate the vision for my life. Grow the vision for my life. Like, how did I begin to see that? How did I begin to understand the vision that's for my life, right? And the third thing is like, why is it even important? Why is that important in a goals getting journey? Like this channel is for someone who has goals and that just needs the extra kick to help them on their goals journey. But why is it important for that person to have a vision for their life? So those are the 3 main points that I'm going to hit in this video. So keep watching. So the first point that we're talking about is like, what is a vision? Like, what is a vision, right? If you're somebody and you've never heard that before, you've never heard anyone say like create a vision for your life, or what's the vision for your life? What is a vision? The vision is like, in my own words, is what you see for your life, and not what you see with your eyes, but what you see in your mind. Like when you close your eyes, how do you see your life looking? Do not go by what it really looks like, because your eyes can be tricking you, but your mind, you know, your mind, if you know, right? The video gonna be kind of choppy because I keep having to stop, but anyways, so the vision is not necessarily what you physically see. Like, not necessarily. The vision is not what you physically see. The vision is not going to be what you see with your eyes. It's going to be what you see mentally. Like, what do you see when you close your eyes? One thing you got to understand, like, it may start off blurry, or it may start off small. You may not have a big vision yet, right? Or you can't clearly see it. I don't think a lot of us can clearly see the full picture. We can see pieces, and as we go, as we continue to, do the things to get closer to that little vision or get closer to that blurry vision, that's when it grows bigger. That's when it becomes unclear, right? but you got to cultivate it. So what do you see when you close your eyes for how your life to look? Like, how does that look for you, right? And that is the thing that you're going to continue to go after. What can you do? And I know this is in my notes, but it's not like right. It's not the next thing I'm supposed to talk about. But a lot of people will say like, I don't know. I heard this from Les Brown. Like, people will say like, well, I don't know what to do. But if you did know what to do, what would you do? Like, literally, if you ask yourself that one question, as soon as that statement comes up in your mind, like, I don't know what to do, if you sit back and you ask yourself, but if I did know what to do, what would I do? I promise you, your mind is going to give you options of things to do. And as you do those things that your mind gives you, those options, if you act on those options that your mind gives you, it will become more clear of what you should or what you shouldn't do, right? So don't let that be an excuse. I don't know what to do. If I did know what to do, what would I do? And then go off of that. So the second thing is, how do you create and cultivate? I really just talked about that. First, just understand that you already have it. Like, you already have a vision. God gave us all a vision. God gave us all a preview of how our life is supposed to look. I think we all have that. It's dream, like imagination. God gave us all an imagination. So you already have it. So just understand you already have it. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already on the inside of you. The vision that God gave you, it's literally in you. But just like take some time and like sit back, relax, like eliminate distractions, close your eyes. If you're a music person, put on some music. If you're not, get in a quiet setting, set a mood, and just really think. Like, I feel like we got away from that. Like, as kids, we used to explore our imagination, and we used to just, believe in like stuff, like random stuff, like unicorns, or we used to just like having an imagination wasn't like a weird thing as a child. But as we got older, I don't know why life teaches us that if you have an imagination or if you dream, then you weird. No, if you don't dream, you're weird. But set a mood, cultivate a mood, or I need to stop saying the word cultivate, because your girl just be reading and learning words and not be wanting to use them. But set a mood to grow that dream, to grow that vision, right? You'll get it. It's inside of you. Just know that it's already on the inside of you. And then you can write your vision. I know that helps me a lot. If I'm writing the vision, or if I'm just thinking about it and I start feeling the feelings of how I'm going to feel when I get the thing, right? Or I'm writing it out and I'm being extremely detailed as far as like how my vision looks, right? Or I like to talk a lot, so I might do a voice memo. However it may be for you, just you have the vision on the inside of you. Just say it out loud or get it on paper so that it can become more real, become more clear, so that you actually know what it is that you're working towards, right? And how to cultivate it or how to grow it. I told you I'm gonna stop saying the word cultivate, but how to grow it is basically do the little actions every day. Do what you know how to do or what you think is going to help you get closer to that vision, because by you just doing actions, it's going to become more clear of the things that you should do and things that you shouldn't do, things that will work, things that will not work. The next step is going to become more evident the more work you do towards the vision. The vision is going to become more clear the more steps you take towards it. The vision is going to become bigger the more steps you take towards it. So just get into action, and that's going to help you. Oh, and another thing that's going to help you grow your vision, get connected to other like visionary people. Get connected to people who can see you better than you can even see yourself. And there's some people out there that can see you better than you can see yourself, but they are scared for whatever reason. They're scared to let you know. Me personally, I'm gonna let you know. If I see something here, I'm like, dang, I like that. Like, yeah. But get connected to people who are not, what word am I looking for? Who are not like intimidated by your vision, who are not intimidated by the thought of who's not intimidated by who you are, right? Because like I said, there's people out there who see it in you before you can even see it in yourself. And some of those people are going to help you to cultivate, to help you to grow into the person that you need to be to manifest the vision. Those are the people that I'm saying that you need to get connected to. But there's also going to be people who can see it in you, and they will never tell you. Not that they owe you that, but they would never tell you because they're scared of you manifesting your vision, right? But get connected to the people who are also visionaries, and they are going to help you see you, because sometimes this journey gets hard, babe. But when you're connected to other visionaries, it's going to help you along the way. And another thing, if you don't have those people, because I was in the season of like where you just are in your wilderness season, so you don't necessarily have a whole bunch of people where you can look left, look around, people who can help you see you when you can't see yourself clearly, right? Cultivate that vision through books. cultivate that vision through podcasts, cultivate that vision through, like, there's so many other resources, courses, there's so many other resources out here that you can cultivate your vision, you can grow your vision with. If you don't have a person in this season, that's okay. But why is it important? Why is it important for you to have a vision for your life? Y'all, having a vision will have you doing the things that you know you need to do when you don't feel like doing them. And it'll have you eliminating things that just don't make sense. Having a vision will, like, identify, it will highlight things that just don't make sense. When you know exactly what it is that you're working towards, or you just even have a little piece of the picture of what it is that you're working towards, it's easy for you to see what aligns with that and what doesn't align with that. Y'all, I don't want to say I wish, but I'm glad I have a vision now, because it makes, like, relationships so much easier. It makes, like, friendships, and when I say relationships, I mean platonic and romantic. It makes having those relationships so much easier, because it's easy to identify, does this align with my vision? Like, is this going to help me grow that vision? You can easily, it's a yes or no question, and when you know exactly what it is that you're working towards, it's easy to see that, right? And it's easy to answer that question. Oh, and like, when you have a vision, it will literally have you making deposits when you feel like you don't have nothing else to give. It will have you overdrafting yourself when you feel like you don't have nothing else to give, because you know what it is that you're working towards. So even when you don't feel like you got it in you to do the thing or to work towards it, you are, like, you can clearly see what it is, the reason as to why you're doing what you're doing, right? Y'all, vision have me recording a YouTube video at 11 o'clock at night, because I can clearly see that what it is that I'm working towards, right? And it also gives you, in a way, sometimes it gives you like a breath of fresh air, like when life is just life, and you're working towards a thing and life is still hitting you, or you look around with your eyes and it doesn't look like the vision in your mind. Like, your vision will give you, like, comfort, knowing, like, it won't always be like this, because you can clearly see it in your mind. You know that it won't always be like how it looks with my eyes right now, and it's going to look like how it looks in my head one day. So I'm going to continue to be diligent. I'm going to continue to work towards the thing. And when you have a vision, it'll give you direction. Like, you won't just go and do anything. You won't just go and go anywhere. You won't just hang with anyone, because you have a vision. Like, it literally is a set of guidelines of what you should and shouldn't do. It is going, like, if it does not match, if it does not align with the thing that I see in my head when I close my eyes, then the answer is no. Like, having a vision really helps you to say no. Like, I used to be a people pleaser, so I used to say yes to this, yes to that. Now, if it don't go with my vision, it's an easy no. And I don't feel bad about it, because I know I'm here for my purpose. I know I'm here for my vision. And if whatever you're asking me to do, to be, or whatever, if it does not align with that, I can easily, peacefully, and gracefully say no and not feel bad about it. Like, that'll be my favorite word. No, I can't do it. Or I'm sorry, I can't do it. Or no. And that's a full sentence, period. Like, when you have a vision, you don't just entertain anything. You don't just entertain anyone. Like, it literally has to make sense. And if it don't make sense, then it's so much easier to say no. That's why I want, especially my people pleasers out there, because I used to be a people pleaser. Form that vision. Understand the vision for your life, because it'll be a lot easier for you to tell people no. Also, when you have a vision, it makes it a lot easier to know what to invest in. What are you going to invest your money in? What are you going to invest your time in? You're not just going to, like I said, you're not going to just give people time. You're not just going to spend money on random things. If it does not match your vision, if it's not going to help you to grow that vision, it is going to make the decision making so much easier in your life. I don't want you to waste time by not having a vision. Like, if you listen to this message, create that vision for your life. Identify that vision for your life. Get that on paper so you clearly know what it is that you're working towards. Don't just go around here doing anything with anybody, anywhere, because you don't have a vision for your life. So everything that's fun is what you're doing, right? No, that's not, I don't want that for you. I don't want you to waste time by doing what's fun if it doesn't make sense. I promise you, your vision is fun too. It has fun places in there as well. Don't just do unnecessary fun things, because time is the one limited resources that we cannot get back. When it's gone, it's gone. So don't waste it. And the last thing, like, when you have a vision for your life, it gives you a guide. So when you do get, like, lost, when life knock you down and life knock you to the left and to the right, you always know what it is that you're coming back towards, because you have a vision. No matter what, even if you fall off, which I don't want that for none of us, but even if you do happen to fall off, you know exactly where to pick back up at because you have a vision for your life. We all having a vision is so important. Like, I don't want you to just go out here after any goal. Cultivate, find that vision. There I go using that word again. But find that vision, create that vision for your life, grow that vision for your life so you know what to go after, so you know what goals to go after, so that it makes sense for you, right? But that's really it. That's the end of this video, y'all. Make sure you like, you comment, subscribe, and I will catch y'all next week, y'all. The vision got your girl doing YouTube videos again, right? Because I know what it is that I want. So I just encourage you to create that vision for yourself. Be around people who is going to help grow that vision with you. But that's really all I got. So I'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.